Thank you for joining me today to watch this short film about the Blue Plaques and Memorials to John Bunyan. The Blue Plaque scheme was founded by the Royal Society of Arts in 1866. The entrance to Elstow in Bedford, marked by this roadside installation, expresses the local pride in his story. The erection of the stone in Harrowden, which marks the birthplace of John Bunyan in 1628, was part of the celebrations for the Festival of Britain in 1951. The cottage in Elstow, where John Bunyan and his first wife began their married life, was demolished in 1968 to allow for a road widening scheme. There is a plaque depicting the site on a pillar of the driveway leading to the St Helena restaurant. John Bunyan was a troubled young man when he joined the Church of St John in Bedford, where John Gifford was pastor. Gifford earned his lasting respect and devotion by helping him turn his life around. So much so, he is generally believed to be portrayed as evangelist in Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress. He was baptised as an infant in the Abbey Church of St Mary and St Helena in Elstow. Sometime after joining the Church of John Gifford, he was baptised as an adult by immersion in the backwater of the River Great Ouse, Bedford. This print illustrates a cottage in St Cuthbert Street as it was when John Bunyan moved his family of four to live here so that he could be nearer to the Church of John Gifford. His will, or deed of gift, lay there undiscovered until the building was demolished in 1838. The document can be seen in the John Bunyan Museum. The street as it can be seen today. The tree known as the Bunyan Oak, where John Bunyan gathered worshippers, was badly damaged in a storm in 1987. The Reverend Stephen Williams commissioned from Mr. Tim Jarvis an altar table to be made from a fallen branch. The tree which bears the plaque was planted in 1988 at the tercentenary of Bunyan's death. The museum holds a vase also made from the old tree. John Bunyan was arrested in Lower Samsell near Harlington, Bedfordshire in 1660 for illegal preaching. He was taken before the magistrate Francis Wingate of Harlington Manor, from where he was committed to Bedford Jail. On the corner of High Street and Silver Street in Bedford lies a plaque which reads, "On this site stood Bedford County Jail, where John Bunyan was imprisoned for 12 years between 1660 and 1672. His blind daughter Mary was a regular visitor. The museum has on display a salt-glazed stoneware jug believed to have been used by her to take him ale or soup." The Bunyan meeting has been situated here on Mill Street since the 17th century, when the people of Bedford gathered to listen to John Bunyan as he preached from an old barn. In 1707 this new church was built, now known as the Old Meeting. Here we see the present building, which was opened in 1850. I hope you've enjoyed watching this short film as we learn just a little of John Bunyan and his enduring place in the history of Bedfordshire.